guys, it's Shaggy here, aka G-Unit. Welcome to episode 9 of the 60 Plus show. Today, we're playing a Meltdown Ground with 9v9 Domination using an MSMC suppressor with a fast mag. Once again, I'm sorry, but this has to be my favorite gun, and I would only obviously use it if I want to sweat it out to get to the max prestige as fast as possible between the times that I play. So obviously, I would not switch to another weapon that I do not like using. Right now, obviously, I'm not going for the gameplays, but I unintentionally get these scores as I'm playing the game that I got this aim, I got this objective. I want to get to max prestige as quickly as possible. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna gimp myself to a class that I don't like using, right? Which is obviously what I was doing in Modern Warfare 2 with the UMP45. But later on, decided that a lot of people were getting bored of that sort of gun because, and obviously I decided to change it up. So obviously that slowed me down in Modern Warfare 2. But in this game, I'm sticking to the MSMC throughout. So you would see frequent gameplays with this weapon, but I do promise you, once I get to that max prestige, I'll be changing up the setups and obviously trying out other guns and experimenting and see what would be the best suited for me. But right now, as it seems, SMGs are the only favorite weapons that I would like to use out of every other class, because you know, once I use that assault rifle, I feel like I'm slowed down, and you know, it's just not my thing. You know, if I'm slowed down, I can't play for the maximum potential that I want to play. I want to, the sort of player I am, my game style, I want to go to end to end, basically just go to their spawn. I want to sit at their spawn, I want to circulate and flank the area. I want to be the first dude from my team to get to the other side, making sure I get, you know, take the opportunity, making sure I get all the kills before the spawn switches, before they respawn elsewhere. So that's the whole point of me playing this game and rushing and getting these scores. So I was kind of surprised at 8 or 9 kills at the end of this gameplay. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And I just wanted to say, first of all, lately I've been on Twitter and I've been tweeting a lot. And it's one of those things I'm going to start doing from now on, because I do, you know, sort of, when I first started Twitter like 2-3 years ago, I wasn't really tweeting. Literally, I wasn't tweeting nothing at all. I was just tweeting what I've uploaded, because obviously my YouTube account is linked to Twitter, right? So it's sort of what I'm just uploading onto YouTube, but automatically go into Twitter, which slowly I got followers from that. So I got about 4,200 followers right now, but you know, it's not a lot compared to other YouTubers. So I'm gonna start using Twitter a lot more now. You know, I'm starting to, you know, discuss a lot of things about Black Ops 2 lately and what's going on in the community with a lot of other YouTube commentators. And yeah, I don't know, just I want to bring up these topics because, you know, lately I've been getting pissed off with, obviously, you know, who you know commentators out there complaining about the game and stuff, and I've been creating discussions, which some of you may have already seen this morning, where I was tweeting quite a lot. But yeah, I'll be definitely on Twitter, and I'll be in between, you know, every time I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops, in between intermission lobbies, I'll be on my iPhone checking Twitter, and I'll be tweeting everything that I do and what's going on throughout the period of my progression towards max prestige. So if you're interested, make sure you follow me on Twitter, which should be a link in the description below of this video. If you do have Twitter and you haven't followed me, make sure you do that, because I'll be active on that once again, because I did lately lose a lot of followers, and obviously it's one of those things that you got to do to keep in contact with you guys, right? Because right now, obviously, responding to you guys on YouTube comments is what I do, but at the same time, I think I find it easier to do on Twitter because it's instant messaging, and it's pretty much, you know, it's kind of easy to stay in touch like that than a YouTube comments itself. So I'd rather do that. So once again, just make sure you follow me on Twitter. Link should be in the description below. But yeah, that is out of the way. Also, perk setup, as you can see for this class, I'm not using flak jacking, so I die like that. Yet again, for the bouncy Betty, I don't pay attention to the ground. I usually look at the center of my screen with the head crosshair, so I do have that sort of tunnel vision to make sure I'm always aware of what is ahead of me, not beneath me. So in this gameplay, I obviously did not unlock flak jacket at the time, so I get these pointless deaths for the bouncy Betties, and once again didn't see him up there because of the shadows. One of the things that pisses me off in this game is that, you know, you see like you see a couple guys, but you don't see this one dude that's like literally hiding in the darkest place possible in that section of area that you're facing. And because of these shadows and the sunlight of this map itself specifically, there's a lot of shadows that is created. So a lot of campers tend to stand in the darkest places. And when you're moving really fast with a really high sensitivity, you can't really pick out these players, and you get these deaths that you wouldn't really expect to die from. And you're like, oh, I never saw him. Like, how did I see him? You know, after you die, you realize he's there because you see the bullets flying at you. So by the time you see those bullets, it's a bit too late because you just die instantly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, Moving on to the topic about, as you can see the perks there, lightweight hardline for the first 2 perks. Sorry, first perk with the wild card for the first perk to get the second perk read, and obviously for the second perk it's a singular perk with, oh my god, toughness. It's crucial, guys, to definitely use toughness with dexterity. Once again, I would never change for the third perk. Anyway, as you know what I'm using right now in this gameplay, as always in every other gameplay, I'll be using the same class setup, obviously changing the perks as we go along to Ghost or Scavenger, or just switching it around, changing it around. But yeah, I wanted to say that, first of all, a lot of people complain about YouTube, which I've obviously spoken about on Twitter, and I just wanted to add on to that, saying that, I've seen this video where some dude complains about how he's using that assault rifle, but every time he turns around into a corner and sees a dude first, he gets killed. And even though like the dude that kills him doesn't see him first. And I'll tell you one thing, right? First of all, it's all about the submachine guns. You gotta get that straight, because submachine guns will always win against assault rifles when it's a close close quartered encounter where you're using an assault rifle. Like here for instance, right? I'm using a assault rifle. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I was camping for like 2 seconds there, and I got agitated. So, in my head, I hate sitting in one spot for a period of time. So, I obviously want to move. And when I decide to move, that's what happens. But anyway, that's the sort of similar situation where it happens where if someone's using an assault rifle, first of all, you're slowed down, right? So, if you're slowed down, as I've said, you can't go to the other side as fast as you can with a submachine gun. So, you'd be probably the second or third dude that gets to the other side, and you would probably end up getting hardly any kills. So, one of the things which attracts people to camp is that with assault rifles, it's too heavy, so you sit back, you head glitch, and you sort of just get cheap kills like that. I mean, I don't blame you guys, because you really don't have a choice. If you're gonna rush with assault rifle, you'll end up dying in 1-on-1 situation, because you mostly go against some dude that is using a submachine gun, and he's gonna spray the fuck out of you, just like what I do to a lot of people, right? And one of the things that's so successful oh wow, I'm speaking so fast, man. Yeah, one of the things that's so successful with the MSMC that I'm using is that in close quarter situations where I'm turning into a corner, I pretty much win 95% of the battles when I go to 1-on-1 situation. It's either hip fire or aiming down sights, which is obviously it depends on the situation of what you do at the time. But I'm gonna win with it no matter what you say, because even though I'm using a suppressor, a lot of people saying that obviously suppressor reduces damage slightly compared to it without, which I guess I haven't. I mean, I tried the MSMC without the suppressor attachment and with laser sight, and yeah, they do seem to die faster. But I feel like it's not as free as it is with you using suppressor, because I feel like it's more rigid. Like the PDW is right up against your waist, so you feel like it's like way more looser, and it's hard to explain, because I can feel it when I'm actually using the gun. I can feel it during my game style, like what I actually prefer to use. As soon as I put on a suppressor on MSMC, as soon as I got that kill, I was like, for the first time, I was like, yeah, this is the gun I want to use. I just just in a click, I wanted to use it with suppressor and fast mag. I did not want to change it after that, because I feel like it's much more free, much more loose, and you can easily pick up the kills without just relaxing. You don't have to always be on your toes, and you can relax and get those kills. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I'm using the M27 because obviously I'm not using Scavenger for the secondary perk, because I haven't unlocked I haven't really unlocked Scavenger at this stage, because I'm still first prestige in this gameplay, level 30, I believe, level 37 or some shit. But yeah, still running around with assault rifles. It's really unreliable when you're hip firing like that, and it's really rigid and tight against the host migration here, which completely sucks. And yeah, man, what I'm saying, like SMGs all the way right now, which is dominating, which is kind of unfortunate, because Call of Duty is supposed to be like, if you want to be successful, you can use any gun. I mean, to be honest, I'm saying this is just specifically for rushing, right? SMGs will always win when you're rushing. So for some people, some commentators out there, some YouTubers who use SMGs, they're using it incorrectly. And what the hell, man, this stupid phone. Thank you, it's gone. Okay, so yes, certain YouTubers, I understand they like using SMGs. I've seen a lot of people using the PDWs, but they're not using SMGs correctly. Like they're sitting back, they're sitting in buildings. Like if you want to use SMG, you gotta push in. When you push into players, you can get your bullets spread out nice and wide against against the crosshair, and making sure that the bullets go into the opponent's body, and making sure you get those hit markers. If you're sitting back and you're moving backwards while you're shooting, it's gonna spray all sorts. It's not gonna spray at the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've spoken about a lot of things in this gameplay, and let me know what you guys think anyway in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 9. This is 89 kills. and it's quite a long gameplay as well, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, it was a crazy gameplay, and I'll see you guys soon in more episodes. Check it here. Sign out. Good night, peace. Yeah. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and rate this video if you want, and I'll see you soon, man.